for this goddamn hero.
You just see the Veto pick and then instantly just flashbacks.
Yeah, it's just straight. Very bad.
Oh, moo. Gonna walk right up onto the high ground. 5 heroes here from OG. And, I mean, they did catch him with a Gale, but no one's gonna be there to deny him. Nope, first blood to BZM's Pango. I mean, this is...
Temper those egos.
That is the strategy. It's like, you guys got first blood last time. We'll see what Moo ends up doing. He's been holding his point. Usually Scorched Earth is picked up in this lane, but he does have Lelis with Fade Bolt to try and like secure. Yeah, just does go Scorched Earth.
Yep. Get some harassment out into Uragi.
Yeah.
Especially early on, the Slark wouldn't want to just come out and Essence Shift while that's running. Granted, it's not the longest duration as well at level 1. So your uptime on that is not particularly amazing until you get the investment in. And we should still be able to just find farm anyway. I don't expect any aggression to come out from that top lane until maybe level 3. Down mid though, it's a lot more poke. BZM starting to suffer quite a fair bit with Gunner. Like, it's as you mentioned here, Ricky. It's the Storm versus the Pango. The Storm just feels a lot nicer. He can go for level 3 Vortex and try to go for double overload plays if he sees that opportunity, or just focus on the farm. Static Remnant, just keep clearing out the wave and keep shoving BZM away.
Yeah, it cannot be understated how huge that first blood was for BZM, because this lane would have been over. But still, huge turnaround there in the lane as Yamsun's come back and pretty much out of resources as well. This looking really rough, man.
It's not a fun time for Yamsun, and this is really painful for Naga. Like, yes, she can flash farm back in, but it does feel like she needs at least some levels to get there. And right now, she's just matching the levels on Taiga, matching the levels on DM.
Oh, Gunner!
Oh boy.
He had his bot once again. Taiga under the trees. No tombstone to break him. Yamsun does get his salve delivered finally, but yeah, this game feels rough. 3 points into Poison Sting, so each of these auto attacks just doing work, and in the river they will find themselves killing Lelis as he was trying to rotate for the power rune.
Just another freebie coming out for BZM. You do have a regen up in Gunner, but and that is finally some relief coming out from Nouns. A little bit of room for Yam, so I say that as he's dipping into the jungle as well. Quite frankly, you just don't want to lane there. Being invaded by BZM though.
Yeah, he right under a ward, and there's going to be the nice shield crash, the rolling thunder after the boundless strike to set this one off, and Yamsun is dead.
You can afford to just kind of farm a little bit longer here.
Precious bounty.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Husky in trouble here as BZM finishes him up at the end of this haste rune.
I guess it was finally your time.
Goes in aggressively to try and farm these. Needs to be careful though. There is no ult on Chu, obviously. He's only level 4, but Gunner, he's running super low on mana. Does get down to the low ground. Uragi unable to chase here.
Not quite having the levels up as well, even if they had vision for, say, something like the Glimpse.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
It would have been a pretty big kill. I think they would have had enough damage, but yeah, you bail out. Still a low-level disruptor. Gunner again just playing poke and tag, trying to find these openings for Nouns. OG though, 3K lead at 10 minutes. That is not insignificant against a Doom as well. It's just
at that 10-minute mark without the tome. He is going more of like a interesting build. Like, he did go for the boots as opposed to just rushing the defusal, which we've seen on a lot of heroes. And they are smoking straight to the triangle. Taiga might be setting up a nice kill here onto Gunner. They just need to boundless strike, choose here as well. And there's Static Storm, Kinetic Field right on top. They drop the tombstone. Husky can't keep him alive, and Gunner will go down.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
A nice simple kill on the one here that's trying to make plays, and this is so reminiscent for me of that game 1 from Gaiman. Like,
yeah, absolutely.
You just shut down the Storm, and if you know he's the only playmaker, then just gone. Comes back from the TP.
Yeah. Another beautiful rotation. You knew it was coming. Tried to TP out. Not
died. With the max mirror images, like, sure, that does something, but you kind of want the Riptide to be higher as well to melt these camps, and it's just not there.
Yeah, he just doesn't have the stats either, right? He's got a single Wraith Band treads mid lane. They're going to die for Lelis here as he ends up getting ran over there by the Pangolier. But yeah, you need like these stat items, right? He needs to have this Yasha completed. He's still
follow throughs on Undying or Ruben. Unless he's managed to steal like a really good spell on Lelis, so they catch Taiga.
Oh, he gets disarmed though. Gunner has to leave now. The strike does connect into the glimpse back, and Gunner's just dead, man. They have so much damage. He managed to find a Lance of Pursuits here on BZM, so the Diffusal plus the Lance just doing a lot of work here.
Way too much work. Like, the output coming from the side of OG is just ridiculous. And it's so hard to burst him down. Like, you cut the tree on Taiga and it's still not enough. They'll try to smoke play here.
I mean, I don't know how you can. You don't actually have Tombstone, and Husky just gets popped. This is 4-point Primal Spring. This is a lot of damage.
Middle tower is under attack.
It's just that should have helped maybe dodge or set up for some kills here on the side of Nouns now. The side of OG though, they're still in control. 8k up, 5-19. And this Slark is starting to get really scary. Heck, even Taiga, right? Like the Diffusal's almost done on him. So another source of inhibit, another source of mana burn to just take care of these. Of something like the Storm.
They should be able to get Chu there as they turn around, take down the Undying, and now Doom falls as well. So a double kill for Yuragi's Slark.
They just smoke up again. Yeah, he's got Lincoln's, Taiga's got the Diffusal up. Oh no. Nouns.
Top tower is under attack.
I mean, they're trying to play under vision. Gunner gets caught by the Boundless Strike. He's trying to just jump away, and he will be able to. Storm rolling Thunder from Lelis will do some work for the Glimpse. Pull Storm Spirit right back into the Static Storm, and Doom, he's trying to do what he can. He doesn't have the Doom available, and it looks like they're just going to TP out, cut their losses. They trade, 2 for 1. You end up just get finished up here pretty easily too. Well, I say that now smoke up. They're just so barely they're just barely too slow. And you just will go to Yuragi. I mean, you can't really go for BZM either since he has the Lincoln Sphere. You could maybe do something with Lelis's Rolling Thunder here, and Moo holding the Doom ready to go. They gotta go on Chu. That's the one you have to start the fight on. They pop the pipe, he immediately responds to the nice Static Storm, but Doom does have his BKB available. If he wants to try and use it, he's gonna have to. Turns it around. Yuragi again has the Aegis protecting him, so Doom will just TP on home. They're gonna leave Husky. Another 1-for-1 trade is, I mean, these guys are actually not done. They're now looking for more. Gunner needs to be a little bit more careful. The pounce that's gonna be a dead Storm Spirit.
So far for Gunner this game. Still trying to work onto that BKB. That could be a launching point for Nouns once that's up to tie in with you as well.
Wait a minute. I mean, he's actually just gonna kill Lelis inside his base. Okay.
Jesus.
That's the Diffusal.
Yeah. He is. He's gotten too much.
Opening up on DM wouldn't be terrible, but you need to get a bigger target. And I think there it is. The Doom comes out. They catch Pangolier. Chu on the backside. Nice kinetic field. Traps Yamsun, at least for now. But you haven't caught the Storm. We'll go and telekinesis up the Slark because he will clean up that Tombstone. Backside of the fight, Monkey King held in place. All right, Slark's first life falling low, but ends up getting out just barely with that Shadow Dance. He'll just keep himself going in this fight, and Doom forced to BKB his Moo. Now needs to get out of here. And I don't know if you can. He pops the Stomp. He doesn't have any Scorched Earth for a few seconds. The pounce come through from Yuragi. He gets the Devour and the Midas. Oh, Boundless Strikes caught Lelis in the mid lane. Gunner ends up trying to clear up the way, but he gets caught by a Static Storm. Chu was ready and waiting, so he's gonna get punished back there. So you're already down 1. Can they bring down the Monkey King in time? Looks like the Pipe and the Guardian Greaves will be enough. The Glimpse does pull Husky back down into the clutches of the Slark. Double Pounce does come through as well as there's a sentry already placed, and Doom. Maybe you could find a turn onto the Slark if he was up onto the high ground far enough, but they don't want to have to buy back any of these heroes.
Yeah. Nouns. I mean, Gunner's trying. He's trying to stall this for more than has to find
Dude
more.
Gets caught. He doesn't get to BKB either. Perfectly placed. Even gonna catch Lelis here is there's just no stopping. 4 heroes. There's Taiga, man, just breaking the smoke, just jumping through the trees, and They don't really know exactly where he is. Wukong's command comes out. He ends up catching the Rubik. Will be able to just walk away thanks to the Glimmer Cape. And in comes Gunnar. Tries to pop Taiga here. And they will look to punish him. In comes the Rolling Thunder. However, the saves from this Venomancer are just way too much. And Yamsun's caught inside the Static Storm on the backside. Is Uragi to be able to try and chase after him. There's going to be the Song of the Siren. But he's still just going to take on out inside the base. They get more. And Doom will fall. And Taiga gonna buy back. Yuragi's in deep. He's gonna pop the Shadow Dance. Just TP on out. No way to cancel it. Gunner's BK.
And they've just been executing over and over and over again since that point. Now Roche is up. BZM responds. Roche number 2 with a free shard. They're not gonna go for it yet. They want some kills.
Off the Depth Shroud there. He's gonna try and chase down Husky. Unable to. Maybe they can find the Monkey King. The BKB does come out from Gunner. The Wukong's command will expire as they walk away. Static Storm committed. Gunner will check Roshan and TP out, realizing that it is there. They lose Husky at the end of the day. I mean, I don't know how to paint a bleaker picture other than to tell.
That's a roughie, and it doesn't get any easier with a rush being taken quickly by OG. It should open up the further high ground here.
Yep, and BZM gets himself, or something along those lines, but yeah, you're so far away from the AoE vortex.
Yeah, it's a pipe dream at this point.
They're looking for Taiga in the trees, seeing if Gunner can find him, but spending so much mana to do so. And BZM just goes in, finds the Rubik, chain stunning him down. They have the vision, they burst him as Lelis will fall. And they just start looking straight tier 4s. They said, screw it, we don't even have to get the top racks. We're so damn strong. They can drop the Wukong's command at any point. Yamsun trying to bait here maybe on Gunner. It's just not easy, man. I don't know what you can do. They force a BKB. They're going to buy back on the Rubik. You got to get active. You just popped your only big cooldown here on the Storm Spirit. They do manage to find the Venomancer. They get the Doom on top of the Wukong's command in response, but where is your damage? You got to find it. In comes the Pango, the Swashbuckle. Chews through him as Yamsun pops his...
Some zombies are coming up, I guess. Not
yeah, they're just going to glimpse Yamsun right back in, and they're not going to let him get away. Force Staff trapping him. He cannot. Ooh, he does. No, not enough. Gunner, though, on the backside, trying to break down this Venomancer, but just gets bursted. There's too much damage off from these heroes. And inside the fountain, Yuragi looking for some fun, but looks like they're going to turn their attention on over to actually close out this series as the tier 4 tower under siege. They pop the last fortification that they have.
Middle tower is under attack.
Taiga just sitting here right outside the fountain, seeing if he can find some pickups. They're going to buy back. In comes Gunner. Does grab the Monkey King, so Taiga will fall, but the throne, you got to be careful, man. Yuragi just focusing it down, and that's your only hope of keeping this game alive, and it looks like they're going to follow the GG's fault, and that is going to be OG taking the series 2-0, holding their place at the top of the bracket.
Yeah, they've been doing great. Maybe a little bit rockier here, like we did see Nouns kind of rally, especially in game 1, so it's not